Hey, what's going on, YouTube, my family and my friends? Excellent Dreams here, back with another exclusive video for you today. Today, we're just waiting now for Mary Jane to come aboard. We'll get this tutorial on the road. In the meanwhile, let's see here. All right, all right. Let me share my screen here with you guys. All right. So here we have my latest design. It is the Time is Money design. Got Mr. Monopoly holding a large Rolex. So basically, I broke the design into pieces because there's a lot of stones in this design. Let's see here. There's 4,123 rhinestones in this design. Most of them are SS6s. The only part that's not SS6s is the bezel here. As you can see, those are the only ones that are SS10s. The rest of the design is SS6s. Let me show y'all what the design looks like. Different for different colorways. So I definitely like that one. As you can see, that's the black shirt. Looks like it has let's just double click on it and open it up and let's look at it. Let me zoom in here. So I did have color underneath the rhinestones. That color underneath the rhinestones can be DTF. It can be um, Caesar Strip Flock Pro. Uh, Moving right along. Like this one. This one would just be sublimated with the black. And then you'll add in white vinyl. And then you'll add in the rhinestones. Same with this one. It'll be sublimated black and red. And then you'll add in the rhinestones. This one, this can be achieved just using vinyl and rhinestones. So black vinyl, purple vinyl, and rhinestones. Same here. Black vinyl, purple vinyl. You got purple rhinestones, blue rhinestones, and clear rhinestones. So all of these designs can be achieved using the same template. All of these designs can be achieved using the same template. This pretty colorful one right here. You'll cut out the vinyl. You'll lay it onto your shirt. The vinyl will be used as a guide or an outline to where to put the stones at. Then next, you will grab one of your boards. This design has 4 boards. Here's the board for the text. Here's the board for, also the board for the stones that are going around here. What else? What else? The part to his hat. Here's right here. That's his tie there. We got other pieces in here. Let's see here. These pieces right here. Where did they go? Where did they go? Oh, right here in the hat. Of course, there go the second piece to the watch with all those stones there. Here's the third piece to the watch with the stones going down the center. There's his pants. There's his face. There's his hands. One hand in the mustache. The other hand is up here. And then here's more pieces to the watch. There's the bezel. And this here is his shirt, his dress shirt. We have the vinyl group. So if you just wanted to do it in vinyl, you can send this file here, this vinyl group, to your design space or your silhouette studio. You can break this apart into a vinyl cutout, and then you'll cut out the pieces to the vinyl and then place it back together. Here's the second part for the vinyl. This is the text. The time is money. You need to put it on the back. Put time is up top and money down at the bottom. Okay, let's see what's taking. So she needs me to send it to her email. Okay. All right, let me send it to her email here. Seconds. Email code. Add the link for the Zoom. Send the link off. You should be here with us momentarily. Get back into my share. Right, here we are. So that's the colorful design there. You can sublimate on light color shirts. So to achieve this design, I would grab a aquamarine colored 100% polyester tee. Then I would sublimate it with all black and then add in my rhinestones. There's another colorful one. Pretty much this can be done and achieved with vinyl as well. Vinyl and rhinestones. Remember, they're all SS6 rhinestones. Once again, another light colored 100% polyester tee. Or you can do 100% cotton and then choose vinyl. You'll weed all of this out, mind you. After you weed it out, you'll press it on the shirt, and then you'll layer the the rhinestones where they go. Now look at this one. That is dope. Same process, vinyl and rhinestones. This can be achieved. Let me open this up. Check this out. I mean, it is a lot.
All right, I think I did it.
Hey, Mary.
Okay. Sorry, I'm not good at all this technology.
Practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect.
All right. Okay. All right. I think I'm there now.
All right. So, what all software have you used previously?
I think just the Wizard, and I'm still trying to learn it because I'm too cheap to pay for their $20 or $30 a month or whatever. So I'm kind of just watching their videos, and I did one class of yours and I'm playing around. So
Yeah,
I'm not very good at it yet.
Their upgrade for the 6.0, it's okay. It's not in my eyes, it's not worthy of a monthly subscription. They added a few more colorways in there as far as the colors that you can select in the wizard. They added a few more mock-ups and layouts, but not any real substantial tools to help with the actual designing of the templates, if that makes
Well,
sense.
I feel pressure. I was wondering if I was going to do it for like a month or two, only because for right now, they're offering the $29.99. You get free stuff for
Yeah,
you don't pay the $100, and then they're giving you 29 something or whatever that you can pick off their off their site for a while.
right, right. But just imagine.
Okay.
Okay, so I watched a video the other night explaining the 6.0, and I was like, oh, okay, they added in a few more things, but those few more things, unless you're a power user already, unless you already have multiple teams that you're working with and you need to create those mock-ups, mock-ups, and you need to create those faster. That's the only new feature that I see worthy of anything. And that's it.
So you
That's
don't
only
think in the future, though,
in
they're
the
going to add stuff that will benefit us, and then we're going to be stuck when they add those, and then we'll have to go back and pay that huge upgrade fee.
Yeah, no. Only thing I can see them putting in there that will be beneficial, and that's only if you don't already know how to do it, is mock-ups. Like being able to mock up a bag, being able to mock up a tumbler, being able to mock up I don't even know, I don't even think, let's see here, I don't even think they have hats in there, but being able to mock up different items than what's in there, that's what I can see would be beneficial, but only if you are utilizing it 30 days a month.
Uh-huh.
So let's see here. Look, let's see here. In the mock-ups, for women, they have so much. They have the
See, I
burnout
don't
shirt,
even
yeah,
use
the
the
front and
mock-ups
back.
that much.
They got tank tops, scoop necks. For the boys, they got front and back shirt. For the girls, they got front and back shirt. For infant, they got the onesie, front and back. For men's, we got front and back. We got a hoodie and we got a long sleeve shirt. Um, for TRW, you got a car decal, a cotton chain front, a drawstring bag front, a headband, a koozie, and a tote bag. So if they were to add a few more things in here, maybe, but you can always go to Google and search.
Yeah, you can pull it off Google.
Yeah, and pull it right in there and show your design or whatever on the cup or whatever it is, just by bringing it in. So to pay that monthly fee, here's the only reason I would pay the monthly fee. It's 2025 now. If by I'm using Coreldraw version 2024, if by 2027, maybe 2028, Coreldraw no longer provides support for my 2024, which I doubt it, and I have to upgrade to Coreldraw 2028, and in doing so, I have to get the Rhinestone Wizard to continue my rhinestone work, then that's the only reason I see that it being beneficial for me. I use Coreldraw X7, which came out all the way back in 2012. I used that up until 2022. So I used that for a good decade before Coreldraw no longer supported that version of the software. So the way he was explaining it, it makes it scary if you don't know software. It makes it scary to think like, oh my God, I might as well upgrade now, and I might as well stay
Well,
upgraded.
yeah, because I have a feeling he's having a hard time keeping above water. I don't think people are liking the change.
Right, right. So they're not. if a majority is not liking the change and he decides to do away with the subscription, we still own the software. You know what I mean? We
Right.
own we own the software. We're able to use it for as long as Coreldraw supports it. You
Because
know,
you know,
so
Matt had to have gotten out for a reason. He wouldn't have sold if it was a profitable company.
um I I beg to differ. I beg to differ. Matt, he's a coach at the end of the day, so sometimes given a 10, 15-year run in a business, and you're like, okay, I'm ready to actually move on with the next step of my life. I'm ready to travel more. I'm ready to relax more. I can sell the business, make some money, you know what I mean, and then live my
Well,
life.
yeah.
Yeah. So we never know, unless he sits down with us personally and was like, I sold the Rhinestone world because of this. But from what I can tell on the outside looking in, he was definitely passionate about rhinestones. He was
He
definitely,
was.
yes, passionate about the whole thing of it. So maybe it was, hey, I'm now 55 or whatever, and I'm ready to, I don't want to deal with the stress and havoc of running a a rhinestone business, and
Yeah.
and we see it with the new guy, Todd. Like, you know what I mean? We see it
I
with
mean,
him.
I like Todd, but I know I've watched a few of his videos and stuff, and he just doesn't have the following.
Yeah, and he seems a bit stressed out. Like, oh my God, I did not know this was going to be so overwhelming. However successful he was with Fat Dad and his printing company, as far
Rhinestones is a whole different ball game than.
whole different ball game. So I'm here for the long haul, if Coreldraw ultimately if the Rhinestone Wizard ultimately dies and I have to resort to learning Silhouette and using Silhouette. I got Silhouette. I got Shortcuts a lot pro, those are other Rhinestone softwares. They're not as robust. It's not as robust as CorelDRAW, but if all uh if all goes bad, I will hanker down and
Well,
learn
I
software.
did recently buy Silhouette because it was only what, $50 or
50
something.
bucks, yes.
But it's definitely not as easy. It definitely takes time to. It's not as easy. It's easier to learn, but it's not as user friendly as the Rhinestone world as far as.
Exactly. So as computer savvy as I am, and the many softwares that I use on a daily basis, I just got into 3D printing, so that's a whole
Oh
different.
gosh, I know who got you into that.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Um,
She why can't I think of her name?
Tanya,
Who?
Tanya, Tanya,
Yeah,
Science.
yeah.
Yeah. So I've been wanting to get one for years, 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 years. Been wanting to get one, and I knew the moment I took it out the box that it was going to bring my rhinestones to a halt. Right? I took
Did
it out.
it?
Uh, in a way, because now I'm learning a whole new software, and this software is different. It's 3D software versus 2D software. You know what I mean? So now it's like the next level above.
I'm not even going to talk to you about that because after I did my first class with you and you got me into sublimation, I went out and bought a sublimation print.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Well,
Have a
that's
look.
a whole new bear in itself.
It is. What kind did you get?
Well, I got the Epson, the 15.
15,000.
Yeah.
The white one.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's the same one that I have over in the corner.
Well, good. You can help me because my Surge came out purple instead of gray.
Yeah. Did you do how many nozzle cleanings have you done?
How many what?
Nozzle cleanings.
It's new. I should have done none.
Go in there and go to your maintenance and do a nozzle. It's called a nozzle check. When you do your nozzle check, it's going to print out that sheet that shows your magenta, your cyan, and your black, and your yellow.
I think it did one when I first set it up.
So
That was only like a month ago.
trust me, the way sublimation printers work is sometimes you have to definitely go in there, do a nozzle check. If the nozzle check doesn't come out clean as a whistle, then do a nozzle cleaning. I typically might run a nozzle cleaning once, maybe twice, especially if I haven't ran the printer in weeks.
Okay. So I definitely it's not the printer. I mean, I should be able to do because did you open my graphic yet?
Yes, I did.
So you see how it has the ombre gray. It should be able to print that.
Yes, but sublimation, hear me out. Sublimation tends to get clogged in the nozzles if
Okay.
you're not printing daily. You
Okay.
know, your printer could be a brand new printer. The atmosphere in your house could be humid. There's a lot of different factors when it comes to sublimation. Just do that. Just do a few nozzle cleanings. Check the nozzle. Check to make sure that the nozzle print came out correctly. If it's still doing that, do one. It's called a deep power clean. And if you're doing the nozzle checks in there, and it's not coming out correctly, by the time you get to the third one, it's going to ask you, do you want to do a deep cleaning?
Okay.
And these are basic maintenance for sublimation printers that you got to do every once in a while.
Well, I also have to learn because I think I read somewhere that they said you could set it up to do a cleaning or to run a print every week or every few days also, just to make sure that you are running something every, because of course I don't do sublimation all the time, but I want to run a sheet at least once every few days to make sure that.
Yep. Yep. So I use my printer probably once a week.
Mm-hmm.
And when I bought it, it wasn't even new. I bought it used from somebody. I did a couple of cleanings. I got my clean sheet out, and since then, I haven't had any issues with it. So and you want to make sure you buy for that particular printer. You want to make sure you buy sublimation paper that's 123G.
Yeah, I think that's what I got. I do. I have 125.
125. Okay, so that's even better.
Yeah, this is what I got.
Yep. Yep, that's it. What I found with this particular printer, because this is the third one that I've had, that I've owned in maintenance, it doesn't work well with the thinner grade paper. All right, let me grab this graphic. We're gonna pull it into Coreldraw. Hold on.
Yeah, I think I have the same. I think I have 2024 as well.
Share my screen again here. Open up a new graphic.
Now, when they gave me this graphic, like I said, it had a name at the bottom, a group name, and I got that out. But then when I opened it up, there are so many layers to this graphic. And there's so many nodes or whatever in there that I couldn't figure out how to move them.
I'm going to drag it in from my download folder. Okay. All right, I'm going to click on it and I'm going to press P to place it in the center. And don't worry, just like last time, this is being recorded. So let's see here. Let's see what we're working with. Okay, so it's already a SVG. It looks like it. Yep. We're gonna right click and just ungroup all. Now here's what I love about this software. Let's deselect. Is it supposed to be two-tone gray like this?
Yes, I want to try to keep it that way.
Okay, okay. So here's the power that I like in this software. If we click right here on this gray, and we come over to our design wizard, we have 3 magic buttons here that you're going to use all the time. We have the first one, left click, same size, which means that it's going to, if you left click, it's going to select every object in this design that's the same size. So if I click it now, it should only select that bottom part of the S because there's no other object in the design that's that shape or size.
Uh-huh.
Right? So it only stayed on the X, on the S. The next one is select same color. If we click that one, it's going to select all of the gray in the design. And we know what it has selected because if we hover over it, we'll see the crosshair. No crosshair on the yellow, no crosshair on this gray, crosshair again on every piece of that gray. What I like to do is deselect it. I'll get my eyedropper tool here so that we can choose colors. I want to select this gray. I'm going to come back to my selection tool. It should have dropped it down here at the bottom, but it did not. So let's try that again. I'm going to use my eyedropper tool. Select there. And now it's asking me where else I want to drop it. I'm going to drop it right back on top of here. Now my gray is there. I'm going to use the eyedropper tool again. Grab this. Uh-oh. I had to go back to my selection tool, then to my eyedropper, and select this gray. I'm going to drop it right back on top of that gray. So now we have both of those grays down here in our color palette. Now let's do it 2 more times with the yellows. So I'm going to grab it again, grab that yellow, drop it right back there. Now we have our yellow. We're going to do it 1 more time and grab this other shade of yellow. Drop it
Now
down.
it looks like it has that other yellow up there somewhere. Right
Yeah,
there.
right here.
Yeah.
That's okay. So the reason why I wanted to drop my colors down here, because now when I come up here and I choose this gray,
Right.
select all the same color, I'll change the color to make sure that's what I wanted.
Oh, okay.
So now we see we have this little piece here that we did not want to change with that. We'll just hold shift, zoom in on it, hold shift, and deselect it. Now it's deselected. It doesn't have the crosshair over it. I'm going to weld this blue, and we're going to change it back to the color it needs to be. Boom. Let's do it again with the gray here. Select all of the same color. Let's change the color to make sure we have only that selected, what we need. Once again,
There's one up there.
Yep.
So why did it, when he built it or whoever built it, how did it end up with different colors up there?
I that totally depends on
How he layered it or whatever.
Yeah, and how he may have layered it. Or let's see here. I'm gonna just drag it back in again because I want to see it from the original. Boom. Let's zoom in. See, it was a gray color right there. and that gray right there. So however, when he exported it, it was supposed to came in super, super clean.
Yeah.
And I I can't vouch for how other people made design.
Right.
So it did have those little divots of color there. And we're just gonna grab those two. Click here, hold shift, click here, and then we're going to weld it back to the black. Let me see. That black looks like it's only an outline to the whole thing. Let's see. I'm gonna click here. Let's change the color. It is. It
So
is.
really we could take that all out because really we only want the yellow.
You got it. You got it. We have this little piece here. Yep.
Yep.
We're just going around. And like I'll grab all of this.
Sorry, I don't mean to eat in front of you, but I haven't eaten all day.
Oh no, you're all right. So right here, as we can see, all of this is together, even though it's not connecting.
Right.
This little piece right here, we don't want that. We're going to double click on it. The nodes open up and we can just grab just that piece and delete it out of there. Let's go around the design. There's another piece.
You're just highlighting those. How did you get the nodes to pop up? My thing is, I have a question. I mean, how did you? When I go on the thing, now I have the box. You know, the boxes around it. How do I get to the nodes?
Okay. Let's say you have it deselected. Whatever you want to open the nodes for,
Yeah.
you just double click on that color. So when we double click on it, boom, boom, the nodes pop up.
Oh, okay.
Once they do, you can manipulate them however you want to, or delete them. I just hovered over it, put my selection box around it, and press delete. So now I'm just going around the design, grabbing all of these little divots that we're not touching. Okay, so let me double click this area here. Okay, all right. It looks pretty clean to me.
See, that's where I want to know if we could take this black space and crunch it up.
What do you mean crunch it up?
Like there was a fame was written in there. And I want to know, can we mold it or push it up so it doesn't look like all that black space?
Right here?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Let's finish merging all our colors together, and then we'll tackle that. So let's grab all of this pink here. We're going to weld that together. And what I like to do is on the edit tab, nudge. I have my nudge set on 15. So I can just nudge that out. I'm going to click on this gray. I can nudge that out. Boom. Now I want to click on this yellow. We're going to select all of that same color. Let's change it so we can see it. Boom. Now we know.
There's more red.
Yes. We know. Let's do it like this. We're going to nudge this to the right. Boom. Now they're easier to get to.
Oh, okay.
What I would do now is I'm going to click on this part, click on this part, weld those together because we know they're supposed to be together. I'm going to nudge it over to that side now. I'm going to grab all of this.
And you can just delete it.
No, we can delete. But remember, they filled in the gaps over here.
Oh, so we have to change them.
We could change them, or since we got them all right now, we're going to hold shift, select this color where they belong to, right click, combine them together, and then weld. Let's weld again. See these little divots in here?
Yep.
All right, let's go back. Undo, undo, undo. And instead of combining and weld, I'm gonna just try to weld it all. There it is. All right, we're gonna weld again. I like the double weld because sometimes it gets rid of that stuff in there. Boom. It's still bringing up this, whatever that is. And you can't see it there. Oh, see, yeah, this
Did you
design.
just do wireframe?
I just did wireframe.
Okay.
Okay, where you been? This whole time. Oh, okay. I thought you'd been left. Okay. Yeah, so they have, wait a minute, let's go back to wireframe. The way they designed it, they didn't weld things together. See, when we in wireframe, all of this is all jank in there. But when we go to regular view, it looks all together. Okay. We're going to nudge all of this out. Wait, hold on. Let me go back in there. Select all of that same color. I love the nudge feature. Watch this.
Yeah, I've used that. I've used that a lot.
Select all of this same color. We're going to nudge it out. Boom. There it is. If I try to weld it for whatever reason, where was that spot? It was one of those spots in there. We'll see it. It's right here.
Yep.
So let's go back because we want that out of there because that's gonna mess up. I'm gonna go back. I want to get that out of there. It's out of there. Let's go back one more time. There we go. So what we can do is let's do them one at a time. So we click here, hold shift, click here, and here, and here, because it has to be connected to all three of them, and then combine and weld. Okay, let's weld it again. Okay, got rid of some of them. Let's double click and get the rest of these little bitty nodes out of there. Let's not worry about this split right here because we're going to fix that in a minute. We got all of those out of there. We can zoom in and get these little ones that are hanging off on the edge here.
So really explain to me what the difference between weld and combined is.
Okay, combine just combines. Let me show you.
It just makes them meet. It doesn't actually
Weld them, correct.
melt them together.
Correct. So let's do the color here. They're both blue. We're going to copy this. Boom. If we just combine these two,
Okay.
boom. It combined them, but then it left that space here in the center.
Okay.
When we weld them,
it takes out the middle part.
They both become one.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Now, let's say we got these two, and we combine and then weld. So the combine combines them together, extracts the middle. The weld extracts the middle all together and fuses them together.
Okay.
There's when I first started out, I didn't know about combine. I was welding everything.
But why? Yeah, because I would do that. I wouldn't combine them because it's. I mean, why do you have to combine first and then weld? Can't you just weld?
Sometimes. Let's see here. We're gonna click here, here, and here. Let's weld that area. See? Sometimes, for whatever reason, you try to weld it, it does this. And I was like, I'm like, why does it keep doing that?
Yeah, I've gotten that before.
I didn't know why. But when you combine and then weld,
wow.
I welded again. So now when we wireframe it, we can still tell where we combined it at because it still looks all funky, but it didn't do that crazy thing.
Now, is that a design wizard or is that a Coreldraw?
That's all Coreldraw.
Okay.
That's all Coreldraw.
So and what we're doing now is all Coreldraw.
All Coreldraw.
Okay.
grabbing this one, holding shift, grabbing that one, and right clicking, combine, and weld. It's all Coreldraw. We didn't have to use the wizard at all for that.
Okay, we're not there yet.
So what I did at first was I tried to select all of these and then combine and weld them to all of this. So I know what happened. So here we have all of these pieces. They're not even welded together. See that little
Yep.
piece there? So what I tried to do was I tried to grab all of this red here and weld it to one little piece here. So let's try that again with these three. We're going to select all of this color. Boom. Let's change the color. There it is. I'm going to right click, combine all of it together, and weld it. There we have it. Now let's do the same thing with this red here. Select the red, all three of them. Combine, weld them together first. Then click here, and let's just try to weld without combining it. Boom. Boom. So sometimes you just have to think back about what it is you're trying to do or trying to achieve.
Right.
And so that's why that was happening. We were trying to weld all of those red pieces that were in there to this one little area right here. And Coreldraw was like, I don't know what you're trying to do. You need to weld all of that same color together first, and then weld that color to another color. All right, so all of these should be that same color.
So actually, when we get done with this now, I will be able to use this to do, because we've cleaned it up now, I will be able to sublimate it, I will be able to vinyl it, and I'll be able to rhinestone it.
Rhinestone, sublimation, DTF, you name it.
Okay.
We're going to select one color. Boom. Select all of the same color. And we're going to select the blue now. Let's try to combine it. There it is. And weld it. There we go. There we have it. We have just a little more divots in there that should all be that same color. Grab all the same color. Zoom in. Click on the blue. Right click, combine, and weld. So over the course of the 10 years that I've been using this software, when I first came into that, where it goes wonky and does that, I realized that combine and weld works a lot better than just trying to weld. Let's clean up this blue. Double click and clean up this blue here. Just want those two, not the edge, not that one, just those two. Just these two. That little one there, this one here, and here. Zoom in. Right here, we're going to just take all three of those out and let's see what happens. Okay.
Oh, wow, that made it better.
Made it a lot better.
Now, what about all those in, yeah.
Yep. Just go in there and get all of these little divots out, because they will actually leave cuts in your vinyl.
Well, that's what I said. They would cut on, if we did vinyl, that would cut the vinyl.
Yes, it would. And this was all in how the person designed it. I think he might have just turned it to a vector. We're going to double click on the black and get that one out.
Well, he obviously wasn't doing shirts or anything. I think because when he did it, he just did it for, I think he did a poster or whatever.
Yeah. So he wasn't thinking
he wasn't thinking about doing rhinestones or t-shirts or.
Now right here, they're separated. I'm going to smart fill this area right here. Boom.
Okay, where was that button?
All the way over here on the left, down here at the bottom. It may be combined with another button inside of the interactive fill tool.
Okay, so that's with the paint bucket.
Yes.
What is mesh fill used for?
I've never used it.
Uh,
I've never used it. If I ever have to test it out or play around with it, I mean, hey, this is how we learn, right? Let's go. Let's see what it is. We have this one.
well, you figure mesh is like
This to the back, and I'm gonna just delete this little piece right here. Boom. Make this black. Boom. Okay, let's see here. Where we at?
it was a paint bucket.
Mesh fill. There's not even a mesh fill tool.
So what does it say when you put mesh fill? It said something. There.
Filling objects by blending multiple colors or shades arranged over a mesh grid. So yeah, I've never done that or had to do that. And when the tool comes, there's not. Doesn't even. Let me see. See, it doesn't even show us exactly like when we use these other tools here, especially the one that's with the interactive fill tool. The icon change. We got a bucket.
Right.
And then
that didn't even, yeah.
We get the crosshair. So with the mesh fill, I couldn't tell you. I have to go in there and do some trainings to see what it is and what it actually does. Yeah. Yep. I don't know. I couldn't even tell you.
Well, obviously we don't need it for anything. If you haven't used it by now, as long as you've been using this.
Right. I like to tell people it may look like a lot, but only use the tools that you would need, you know what I mean? Right. And don't worry or stress yourself about any advanced tools until you get there. So now you about to have me looking up how to use the mesh fill, because I want to know,
All right. So in a month from now, Ray, I'm gonna call you back and I'm gonna be like, have you found out the mesh tool yet?
And I'm gonna be like, yes, I did. And it's shitty. Don't even worry about it. Right here, we're gonna take this little piece right here. I think that should be black. Boom. All right. And we got it cleaned up for the most part. Sure enough, we can go in here, double click, and just like clean out any more little divots that we may see. Like right here, get all of those out. Right here, get all of those out. So it just smoothens that area for the most part. What's going on down here? It's a lot. Boom. 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 Okay.
Okay. Now, why is that opening up when you delete it?
Because look, check this out. So it's one. Yeah, it's a line. So what I did was I took the center of it out. Uh-oh. Well, maybe I started where I started at. Boom. Now it's not. Hold on. Double click. And I just went in there and took.
You highlighted it, and then all of a sudden it opened it up once you deleted it.
Yeah, that's because this line, let me see if it opens up right there. There it is. Yeah. So I had to have clicked on one of, let's see here. Go back forward. Boom. There's the nodes. Double click on them. And I started going in here and deleting them. I had to have deleted one of these on the edge. Bam. That's why it opens up. So I must have oversighted and and clicked on one of those on the
Okay.
edge and not in the center. So we can click on this one. See those two right there? We're gonna bring one back, boom, and bring the other one back.
So if you delete that because it goes across, then it'll open up a hole.
Yeah, for sure. Like right here.
Okay. So you have to bring it back to itself and then delete it.
Yep, double click on it. Wait a minute, hold on. Double click, click here. Hold on. I just double click there again, and get rid of it. Double click there, because it has two arrows on it. Like here. Boom. See, it's got two arrows on each one. You pull one of the arrows open, it's going to open that area. We're going to just delete that. Once again here, double click. Click here. There's the two arrows. Bring it back here and back here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, he left you with a lot of cleanup. There. Click here. Bring it back. And bring this one back as well. But we don't want that to cut into the vinyl. Boom. Do it again here. Bring back and back. There's another one.
Yeah, all right. Definitely, whoever did this definitely wasn't a vinyl cutter.
Man. It's okay though. We'll go in there and clean all of this out. Boom. Bring this one.
I think this is for my granddaughter, because I tell you what, if I had to pay for somebody to do this.
Get all that out of there.
This one's a labor of love.
Labor of love. Say that. No, for real.
It is.
Okay, so let's see.
My granddaughter, she's a cheerleader. This is for her cheerleading team. So this one's a labor of love. I'm not charging for this one.
Let's see here. We're going to use our Smart Fill tool. We're going to click here. Ha! Wow. All right. Let's try that again.
What are you doing now?
I use my Smart Fill tool because I was trying to just Smart Fill it. And then, let's see. We're going to try it again. Grab the Smart Fill tool. We're going to Smart Fill it right here. Ha! Smart Fill here. Okay. Got the rest of it. Here.
So are you doing that just to see if there's any cleanup, or?
I'm doing it so that we have less cleanup. Okay. So I'm clicking on all of these and I'm going to weld them together, and then all of that cleanup should be gone. Let's see here. Let's see if my theory holds correct.
Okay.
I'm just grabbing all these little pieces. As you can see, as we're clicking on them, there's not any little nodes showing up as far as what was in the inside of the other one. So let's see here. We're almost.
There's one up top. I saw one.
Right here.
Right there. Yep.
Okay. Okay. All right.
But that's the only one.
Let's see if we can pull this off. We're going to nudge that out. And let's just weld all this together. Aha. Going to weld it again. Oh, cool. So now let's double click. Haha. All of those. Well, there's one right there. But it's not a lot. So cleaned up. Yes. Yep. Cleaned up most of that stuff. I mean, it's not going to clean up that, but we're talking about the stuff that was in the inside parts. So now it's clean. Let's get this area here. Doop, doop. I'm going to get this one. I want to keep that curve there, so I'm going to keep this one there. I'm going to get rid of all of these. Keep that other one there. Okay, boom. And we just turn this like so. Turn this like so. Boom. You can make it even smoother by bringing this up a little bit. All right. So now we no longer need this because we just smart filled and made a copy of that. Now we
Okay.
have this. That's the yellow. So we'll change it back yellow. And I'm going to right click on this X here to get rid of that outline. And look, we still have this stuff here. I'm going to click there. Let's select all of that same color because it's surrounding the outline and surrounding the design. Let's change it so we can see it. We don't need none of that. None of that. That was the other piece to the gray that was hanging around on the outside.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to click right here, up here in Coreldraw. We're going to delete all of that out of there. Boom. Now, believe it or not, we're almost done. This little black little piece right here, I don't like that. We're going to double click on that and get that out of there. Boom. Ah, look, it was right here inside the S. We're going to double click on the S and get that out of there as well. Now let's save our work. Control S. We should have been saved our work, but we're going to name this Mary James. Now I must pull all this, nudge all this back in there. Deselect. Let's get it. This is supposed to be that next gray. This is supposed to be that yellow. Haha. So now let's size it up. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go.
We need to try to get rid. Yep. See if we can smooth that somehow. I don't know how.
Oh, I'm about to show you. Check this out. We're going to double click. Boom, boom. Brought up all of those nodes. Let's get this out of here first. We know we don't need that. Boom. What happened? We double clicked on the black and we got the black out of there. Now we got to double click on the yellow and get that out of there as well. Boom. Now, check this out. Ba, 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 ba. We're gonna do it the most controlled way. We're gonna double click here. We're gonna like this. We're gonna grab this node here. We're gonna swing this node this way.
Okay.
Boom. For the bottom of the E. Now, in fact, we can bring it down some like so. Boom. We're gonna grab the next node. We're gonna swing it this way. We're gonna come up in the E just a little bit. We're gonna grab the next node. I'm just grabbing them one by one and moving them where I need them. We're going to curve this G. We're going to grab the next node in the row. We're going to bring it over here. We're going to curve it that way. Grab the next node in the row. Boom. And the next, well, from here, we can actually just cut it. How do we cut it? We can grab our eraser tool here. Come down.
What is that, a razor tool?
Eraser.
Oh, eraser. Okay.
Yep. So to use the eraser tool, you have to click on the object you're trying to erase. Boom. We have it selected. You come up to the eraser tool here. Boom. It's still selected. And we're just going to right here. We needed the break right here. So I'm going to just go right through it like so. Position it right there and go left to right. Boom. It's broken.
Erase that much? Okay.
So it erased that part. Now we can double click on this black here and just get all of that out of there. Boom. Now, yes, we can come back up here and let's smoothen out our lines now. Boom.
How did you do that?
I just did. I selected all 4 of these and just deleted them.
And it just smoothed it out.
moves it out. Check this out. Watch what we about to do here. About to grab this node, pull it up just a little bit here. You see the arrows on it, right?
Right.
We can turn this arrow this way. So it rounds out the G. Boom. And right here, we can bring it down a little more in this curve here. Boom. Boom. Now we got that part. I'll even double click right here. Grab this node here and just let's come out with it a little bit. Give it a little more thickness on that bottom of the G. All right. So now we have this area here. Dun dun
How
dun.
are you gonna do that?
Check this out. We have this tool called the polyline. We can use the polyline or the B-spline. I like
I've heard
the
of the B spline, but I haven't heard of the polyline.
polyline is like the B-spline, but it's just straighter with more poly lines. Like right here. Uh-oh. If I start here and pull it out, boom, boom, it's more sharp edged. I don't like that one. I like
You like the
the B
rounder.
the B spline. But now we can just click here, pull it out, click here, and then now it starts to curve. I'm gonna click there. I'm gonna click here, and I can curve it around as I click. And that way I have a lot more control. And we're gonna connect it to here. Boom. Uh-oh. Double click here to end it. There we have it. And what we're going to do, we're going to smart fill this area here. Boom. We're going to erase. So we're going to click on here, erase the rest of it. Boom. I'm going to erase all of it just because. Boom. Oh, what happened?
Oh no.
Okay. Well, it doesn't want us to erase it.
So did it pick up a node somewhere way over here?
What do you mean?
Why did it just put a big
I, I don't know. Let's see here. Let's
it
nudge.
surged all the way over there?
Yes, it did. So let's try it another way. So, haha, we're gonna just cut that part off. I'm gonna use. We can use a 2-point line actually. We need to cut it here, boom, and cut it here, boom. We're going to smart fill it again, right here, just this section, boom. I'm gonna push it to the back, so that is behind there. We're going to come to our pick tool, selection tool, hold shift, because we're trying to cut this piece out. Hold shift, let's get that. We're gonna cookie cut that right up out of there. Trim it, cut a portion out of an object by using the shape of another object. Boom. It still did it. Okay, so it must not want us to do that. That's okay. That's okay.
Is it because it had a name in there?
Let's see here. Let's wireframe it. Hmm. It's cut perfectly. There's nothing else in there. I'm
That's
not
weird.
I'm not sure. So here. That's what I love about this software, because if one way doesn't work and another way doesn't work, we're gonna try another way. Let's see here. I'm gonna use this box here. See if I can use this box. Hold shift, select the yellow, and let's trim it. Can we do that? It
Nope.
still did that. Okay, so
Picking up something way over here on the S. It's going over to some node over there on the S.
let's see again.
See, it's
Yeah,
going.
yeah. I never. Let's see here, because we're not gonna see it in the wireframe, so that doesn't help. Okay, let's see here. There's more than one way to skin a cat. All right, we tried that way. We tried this way. We tried this way. Let's click here. Hold shift. Let's click here. Let's go ahead and combine that. Can we do that? There we have it. And then let's weld it together. Oh, we lost it. Okay, something going on. And let's not worry about it. Because here's the solution. Check this out. We're going to highlight the whole design. We're going to bitmap it back to the original. This always works for me. If all else fails, this always works. So now we can see it's back a JPEG.
What did you just do?
I bitmapped it. So I took the whole design, grab it, convert to bitmap.
Okay. So it's not a
vector anymore.
Okay.
But now we want to right click and vectorize it again. So clip art it. This should work. This should work. There we have it.
Well, there's a lot. There's a line in it down there.
You see it? You see it down there? Let's go to wireframe overlay. There it is right there.
But that's not where the line was, because the line was coming from to the S.
It wasn't. Let's smoothen this out though. Smoothing sometimes take that line right out of there. So I smoothed it out. I just went back just a few on the smooth and got that line right out of there. I said, okay. Now, mind you, this design is now all together again. See, it's all together, so we have to ungroup it. And now, let's see if we can just click here and let's erase that right out of there. Boom. And boom. Got it right out of there. So
what's that?
That was a little piece too. The same way the design originally came in with those edges on it still. Get that right up out of there.
This thing's got mystery.
So sometimes, I don't know why, I can't explain why, it does that where it was, and it slid it all the way over here to this node.
Yeah, it did.
We tried multiple ways of, like I used a 2-point line right here to separate those pieces. I tried to smart fill it and then trim it out. That didn't work. When all else fails and you're not getting it to trim out the way you want to, it's not letting you erase it the way it wants to, we just bitmapped it, re-vectorized it, and now we're home free. We need this part right here, the shift, connect to this part right here, and let's combine it and weld it. Okay, and we're going to right click on this. Oh, that's not an outline. That was in the design. So we're going to double click on the yellow. We're just going to weld it to this yellow so that it's connected. Boom. Do it again over here. Double click on this yellow. Drag it into this yellow and just weld it. Now they're together. We can double click here and, smoothen this part out here. Yep, we got that little line there. We're not worried about that. I'm going to get all of this black out of here because we don't need this black. Uh-oh. I wasn't clicked on the black. I was clicked on the yellow. Double click on the black. And as we can see, it's still connected right here. Let's push it to the front. You see it connected?
Mm-hmm.
Push it to the front. Boom. Let's see if we can do it one more time and eraser. So let's click on our black. We got it selected. Erase that out of there. Okay. So it's not. Boom. And I could have just erased the little piece, but I'm just using the whole eraser to go through there and just grab all of that out of there. And you notice it's not getting the yellow, even though I'm going over the yellow, it's not getting the yellow. We need to take this down a little bit, make it smaller, and go in there and get that piece. Look, watch this. I'm going all through the yellow. When I let go, the yellow was not the color we had selected, so it's not going to erase. Okay, now we're ready for rhinestones. We cleaned this design up. It is ready to go. But I don't think nope, we didn't. We didn't combine all the black. So let's do that now. Click on the black. Same color. I'm going to change the color, make sure we got all the black. We do. And weld it together. Switch it back. All right. Now we have to grab the shirt, size the shirt, make sure 8.696 isn't too small or too big.
I think it's too small, right?
What size shirt is it going on?
Like a medium to large.
This where grabbing the shirt or the per se set shirts and measuring them up is really critical. You can guesstimate right here, but all shirts are different. You know, you got V-neck shirts, you know, that tends to be a little more tapered around the chest area. So that area may be smaller than what you're trying to put the print. You just want to make sure that you measure so that it's not too big or that it's not too small. We're going to leave it at 9.776 if it's going for medium, but just totally depends upon the medium that is going on. All right, we're going to grab our gray, select all of our gray, weld it together. I just went with a little lighter gray, just a little bit. Grab all of our brown, or charcoal. Make sure we got it. We do. Weld it together. Boom. All of our yellow. Because remember, we had vectorized it over again. So let's make sure that's the yellow we need. Yep. So it's all clean now. We can just select this color, select all the same color, and boom, it's all together. Boom. So everything is welded and ready to go. I'm going to do a place and fill right here. Only one island, though, because we wanted to be clean in there for that lightning bulb. Let's do an island fill. Clear the path, merge overlapping stones. That's not bad. I'm using SS6 stones. My apologies. Let's get those out of there. Let's use SS10 stones.
Yeah.
There we go. Now it looks a little better. Those SS6 stones were a little too small for that area. Like I'll probably equal space these.
Now, what I was going to do, and I wonder, have you ever tried, I was going to put this on a cotton shirt and I was going to sublimate this and put, have you ever sublimated with glitter?
No. I have. I've sublimated on top of glitter before. You're right. It has to be white glitter.
Yeah. They also said that you could do it with yellow. They're lemon yellow.
Okay. Okay. I did it once back in the day. I put white glitter on a red shirt and then sublimated on top of the white glitter.
Right. I did
Yeah,
a sample of this and it looked pretty good.
yeah, it will. It'll look great. Well, I'm gonna just equal space these and then equal space.
So you highlight.
Highlight one, hold
Uh-huh.
shift as you select the other ones. Continue to hold shift all the way through and then equal space.
Okay.
And then add a stone, shift and clear the path. And then right here, I will equal space these three too. Boom. Let's Control S, save our work. I'm gonna use this blue here. And I'm gonna do an island feel. Let's see what that looks like. Okay.
Blue. It's gray.
We wouldn't have been able to see it if it was gray. See? They, they are there, but
How?
because so when that's how I like to do it. I like to
I know, but their colors are yellow and black and gray.
yes, we want to worry about the colors at the end. Because in order to successfully achieve this, if we were to do gray on top of gray, check this out.
I would do the I've done them before. What is it? The hematite silver.
Yes, yes. Can you hear me out, Mary?
Huh?
We're in the design process. So if we're doing gray on top of gray, we can't see the stones. You see?
Oh, okay.
So I like to choose a offset color.
So you can see what they think. You're right.
Yeah, so because I'm gonna change the colors to what the customer wants the colors to be at the end, but I need to
Okay.
see the stones on
You're
top
right.
of.
You're right. You're right.
I gotta see the stones on top of the color, or I won't be able to know when I'm.
Yeah, we're old. You're right.
So
We don't want to strain our eyes.
yeah, it tried to. I'm gonna just select all that pink and just send it to the front for right now. I can fix it, but I want to move to this gray here. Boom. And let's do it again. Island fill, clear the path, merge overlapping stones. Boom. So now we have it, and we need to fix our stones, and we're just about done. So now we need to do a little cleanup here. Hey, no, trust and believe, everybody that I train, they're like, hold on, Ray, but the colors are this. And I'm like, yes, let's not worry about the colors right now. We're gonna fix the colors in the mock-up closer to the end. I used to worry about colors too, and it would throw
Yeah,
me
but you're
all the
right.
way
I mean, you
off.
can't. Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna look good. The way that it was designed, as far as you'll see. Once we get those colors in there, those team colors, it's gonna stand out and pop. Right now, it's a colorful mess.
Yeah, she wanted the two-tone colors, but because I wanted to put rhinestones in it, but all I have is the silver. I don't know if she wants to do two-tone for the and do rhinestones. I don't know what two colors you would put in there besides the silver. I don't know what you would do for the lower cut.
Yeah,
I don't know. I guess you. Hmm, I
yeah.
don't know if there's another gray or.
We we will figure all of that out when we get to the mock-up. Because the mock-up will let you be able to choose what color shirt is going on, and that way
Well,
you can really.
she bought black. She bought black already.
Okay, that's perfect. Rhinestones always look good and better on black. So I'm just cleaning all of this up here. Uh-oh. Selected that. It didn't mean to.
So I can cut the others out of vinyl then now. We've got it so the yellow and the black behind can be vinyl.
Exactly. Boom, boom. Equal space. As boom, boom. Hold on. Can we get one in there? Yep.
Well, no, if I'm going to do, can you, now I'm thinking you can't put rhinestones though on top of glitter
Yes.
vinyl, can you?
Yes.
So if I
Check this out. Let me show you.
if I sublimate this first and put it on and then rhinestone it, would it work?
Hold on, let me show you. This is sublimation with rhinestones.
Yeah, but you didn't, that's just sublimation though, but that you didn't put vinyl under it.
Let me show you. Hold on. I just did it yesterday. Hold on. Check this out. Check this out. Boom.
Oh, that's good. Is that
This is flock.
oh, that's flock.
Yes, but glitter works the exact same way because of the fibers in the glitter and the roughness of the texture. It allows you to put rhinestones on top of that vinyl.
Okay.
Now, it doesn't work with Easy Weed because Easy Weed is slick, but it works with flock vinyl and it works with glitter vinyl.
Is that because of the plastic and the roughness of the glitter?
Yes, yes, the rhinestones slide right off when washed or when dried. Yeah, that adheres on there pretty nicely. Now you can wash it and dry it, and the stones will still stay on top of that strip flock. I was like, hold on, hold on, hold on. I just did it. I just did it. Last night to be exact.
Are you in Cincinnati?
Yes.
Or is that how is your team doing?
I don't know. I don't watch sports.
You have time.
I don't know. I lost my love for sports at early 20s. Early 20s.
Really?
Yeah. I don't
Well,
know.
that
It
was
was
only a few years ago then. You're not that old.
I'm 45.
I won't tell you how old I am.
But what I'm saying is it was at that age and it was like right after high school and college. And I'm like, are these guys for real arguing about a person they don't know? I mean, they arguing almost about the fight, about stats and who's on what team and who better than who. Like, it's not that serious, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Unless I'm on that team too, like, you know what I mean? And we trying to win a championship, like, you know what I mean? Like, why am I worried about the stats of another person? Like, I don't know. It just
Yeah, and the prices they're starting to pay for these professional people is just getting ridiculous.
yeah, yeah. And I was like, man, it's a lot, you know, and I wasn't trying to get caught up in the politics of sports.
Yeah. All right, so we're hand moving these, right?
Yeah and no. I like to either if I'm gonna put one there and decide another one can go here, that looks good. but then I'll equal space these three. So I'm moving one slightly and then decide, like right here, I'll delete this one. Boom. I'll decide this one needs to go here.
Right.
And then curve this curve on around.
So you're just clicking all those and then you're going to equal space them.
Got it. Boom. Add a stone. Shift and clear the path.
Okay.
Right here. I'll delete that one out of there. And then just let this one fall where it falls at when I do the equal space.
And see if you like it.
It should look better. Boom. Yep. See? Fall right in there. Shift and clear the path. I should have took it all the way up on this side though. And I guess I will.
So basically this is kind of like just a trial and error. After a while, you start kind of getting a feel for which buttons you have to use after.
Correct. Also, it comes in, you have to bring in style as well. So the more and more you use the software, you may develop a different style than I do. See, I decided to bring that all the way up into there. And I'm like,
Now, to me, this one's off where the G is.
Yes. Yes. So I wouldn't even bring it all the way up because the other letters have space.
No, I'm talking about over here.
Where?
On the left, go to the right, over in the G. It's off in the corner.
Oh, in the bottom right-hand corner?
Nope. Nope.
Where?
Go
Where
up. Okay, now go to the left. Now down, right?
Right there.
There.
Yeah. I'll hand fix that one like that.
Yep.
What I was looking at though,
yeah, because see, I wouldn't go up as far as you went. Then that way.
And bring it this way. Boom.
Yeah.
Tuck this one in, tuck that one in, get another one here, and then equal space those. It looks like I may add one more here. Boom. There we go.
And how did you add it?
I grabbed it. You can grab it. So you can grab one, drag it, left click, drag it, and then right click, and it makes a copy. Or you can drag it and space bar, and it makes a copy. But if you space bar it to make a copy, you still have one in your hand. So I can let that go.
Okay.
So I can drag it and I can just like a stamping pad, like an ink pad, boom, 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 boom. Just pressing space bar to lay a new stone down.
Okay. That's better than grabbing that one at a time down there.
Just depends. It just depends on the situation. Cause I like being able to have more control. So sometimes grabbing one and just zooming in on it, you can position it just a little better. And we're almost done with this design. I'm ready to go to mock up so we can see what it's gonna look
like. The S
like.
over here, need the S right there.
Oh yeah, we're almost there. I'm gonna bring this U and fix this U here. It looks like it needs just a little bit of TLC. And I'll probably bring, yep, the U to here, maybe. Let's see what that looks like. Because it's too wide open for me. Let's see. Add a stone, add a stone, add a stone. Perfect. Shift and clear the path. I might as well just go all the way up with it and let the other area be the spacing. So, yep, I think I like that. Let that little piece right here be the spark part in the U. Or do we come down? Let's try it the other way. Let's see. Take it from here. and go this way with it. Boom. Now let's try it. Let's delete that one. Let's do it how like this way better. Sometimes you just gotta see which way looks better. Yeah. Okay, I like it better that way. We got one right here.
There you go.
Boom. Almost done. Almost done. Okay. At the end, what we got? We got about a half an hour left. At the end, I'm going to show you how to replicate this design. That way, if you want to, you can take your shot at redoing it totally, you know, and then, you can marvel at it and be like, okay, yep. Based off of Ray's training, I took this Surge design and I redid my own.
Well, the one thing too, I would like once we're done is I need to know how. Okay, I know how to export it. I would like. How do you print, or where do you print from, as far as your sublimation?
Get to it. Hold on.
Huh?
We about to get to it.
What program do you use to print? Because I only have my Epson, and to cut, I only have my Cricut.
Okay. I use Coreldraw to print everything. Let me show you.
Really?
Let me show you. This
Because when I print this, of course, I need to print a like a background to print my I need to somehow get a outline of this to print the vinyl.
Gotcha. You're asking a lot of valid questions. Check this out. We're gonna grab all of these stones. So we're gonna grab all of them using this button here. Select all the same size because all the stones are the same size. Edit.
That was up in the right-hand corner, right? That was up
Excuse me.
here. They're all okay.
No, it's the one in the left-hand corner here.
Oh, okay.
So we click on one, select all same size.
Okay.
It comes up here. Select same size.
Yep.
Nudge them out of there. All right. Now we have this here. It's
Right.
supposed to be yellow. Boom. It's ready. We're going to highlight it. Copy it. Control C. I like to open a new document because if you try to send this to your printer, it's going to print everything that it sees on the screen. So just open up a new document and paste it right in there. That's ready to go. We're going to file and print directly from Coreldraw.
Oh, okay.
You see it brought up my E15000 here.
Okay.
I have a preset that I set for my 13 by 19 inch paper. So I set it up right here already. To set it up, you would just go in there, choose your paper source, document size, of course, premium presentation, paper matte, quality on high, more options.
So what did you say? You go to file print?
Yep. Let's do it again.
See, my print icon doesn't come up when I do file print on my Corel.
What do you mean? File. Should be there. It is.
Yeah, see, mine doesn't come up. Mine's not highlighted.
Let's see here. Let me deselect file. And it's still, even with everything deselected.
Yeah, see, I don't have a printer in here.
Okay, okay, that's why.
Yeah, how do you get your printer in there?
Let's see here. When you bought your printer, you got the software and everything that comes with it.
Oh, yeah, I downloaded it from the computer.
Yeah. So it should be in there. Let's see here.
Yeah, it doesn't have any, no printer, no print preview, nothing.
Here, let's do it on yours. Share your screen with me.
How do I do that?
Right here in the bottom of Zoom, in the middle, it's a green share button with the up arrow.
Did that work?
Um, no.
Choose what to share.
Yep, and then just choose the screen in the top left,
Okay.
and it should be in. There we go.
And see, like when I go over here to file, it doesn't.
Okay. Let's see here. Let me control your screen. Oh, it's not giving me the option to.
No, that's why I've never printed from there before.
No, it's not giving me the option to control your.
Oh,
That's crazy. That's the first time. Hmm. Okay. I'll talk you through it then. Down here at the bottom in the middle where you have the search icon at for your computer. It's at the
yeah.
bottom of the screen, right in the middle. The search. Click on the search.
Uh-huh.
Yep. And let's type in printer. All right, printers and scanners. Let's open that up. There's your ET 15,000 for your network. Click on that. Let's see here. It says your print status is idle. So it's ready. Okay. Hmm. Let's see here. So the printer is in another room.
No, it's right here.
Okay. Go ahead and try to print a test page.
Oh.
It didn't immediately cut on and try to start printing.
Huh?
It didn't immediately cut on and try to start printing.
No, it's pretty.
Okay, okay. Hmm.
It might tell me I'm out of paper because it's trying to print from the back. Yeah. I have it set up to print from the back.
Okay, let's close this window down here. Hmm.
Yeah, it's printing.
Okay, let's close this window down here. Right click. Let's go to, so there's nothing there. And let's go to file again up in the left. Let's go over, because I'm trying to see something. Go to edit. Okay, hold on. Go to view. All right, layout, object. Okay, that's just object properties. Okay. All right, go back over to file. Okay. Go over to window. Not in window. Go to, it's either tools or help. Tools. Let's go to help. Okay, let's see here. Hit refresh your account. Okay, now let's see if it's print if print came up. Print merge. Okay, no. Okay. I gotta ask. I've never saw that. Let me see
I've
something.
stumped you. Isn't that weird? Yeah, because most of the time I have to export it and then I gotta print it in Word, and then I gotta take a copy from Word over to, if I want to do a background, then I gotta cut it from the Cricut, and it's like weird. It's like a whole big process. And then when I do that, when I take this to Word, it sometimes changes the size.
This video shows how to check the objects docker for locked items that might be graying out the print option. Let me see here. Hold on. Let's see here. Let's open up a new folder, a new
So you
document.
want me to get out of this?
No, just hit the plus sign next to untitled. Yep. Let's just draw a circle. Now let's hit print.
Aha. So
Okay.
so
okay.
it had to do with something with my what
With
was
that,
on the screen.
with that graphic. Okay. Hey, let's hit okay. I mean cancel. Cause I was about to say, oh, you printing it. You accidentally printed it. It's printing, ain't it?
See, I put paper. Yep. So it's that graphic.
The graphic. Let's go back to the graphic.
That's weird.
Weird. Okay, let's hold on, look here. Look here. You see this stuff here? The layer one.
Uh-huh.
So exit focus media.
Do what?
Right there. It just came up. Look, go back to the yeah, there we go. Now let's put this in the center of the page.
Ah, so there, now it's gone. Now it'll print. So what was all that?
Uh I haven't got that far. Like when we double click on something, uh-oh. I'm not controlling your screen. I can't control your screen.
That's
For some reason,
weird.
in this new version, when we double click on something, it's either going to bring up the nodes or bring up these boxes in the corner, top left corner. I haven't figured out those boxes yet, but I had to know that something was causing you not to print, and that was it.
Okay.
I was like, hold on, let's open up a new document and see if we can print a new document. So we were. So
Okay.
now, okay, so now let's go back, put it in the center of the screen, grab the whole document and move it to the center. It's, oh, still together. Okay, cool. Um, Now let's go to file print.
All right. Do we want to check my colors to make sure that they're okay for this? Do I need to do? I should be on RGB, right?
I don't worry about any of that.
Okay.
Go to hold on, wait a minute. Go to general because you're not on the printer. You
Yeah,
switched it.
yeah.
See, you're on your HP Office Jet Pro.
Oh.
There we go. Hold on, wait a minute. Now you want to hit the little wheel, the little settings wheel?
This one?
Yes. This is where you will set up
Yeah, I already have them set up.
okay, you got your quality and everything set up.
Yeah, I watched the video on someone that told me.
To go to more options and then go to advanced. Okay, yep, you got it set up. What I do for my brightness is set at, I wrote it down. Oh, I thought I wrote it down. Hold on. Let me just go on mine and check. Hold on. File, print, settings, more options, advanced. Okay, so I have it set on from the top down. Color
Wait a second.
management is on color controls.
Wait 1 second. All right. What is my brightness?
From the top down, we have color management. Should be on color controls. All the
It
way
should
at the
be
top.
color control is I have color controls, then Adobe RGB.
Yes, I have it on color controls. And for the color mode, I have it on Epson Vivid.
Okay.
And then next it says color adjustment method. I have it on color circle.
Okay.
Then brightness, I have it at 9. Contrast at 7.
Okay.
Saturation at 15.
So that puts more ink on the paper.
Correct.
Okay.
And then density at 4.
9, 7, 15, and 4. Okay.
You hit OK.
All right.
All right, then we're going to hit OK here and apply. Now, I would hit let's go okay, so you did already have your preset set up. I did see you had presets in there, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. We're gonna hit cancel right here though. Because now is where you want to actually go to your printer and make sure that when you do a nozzle check, the colors come out perfectly, or if not, you're gonna have to run a nozzle cleaning.
Do I do that over there?
Let's see. Hold on. I've always done it at my computer, but let's see here. I believe we can do it in here. Let's go settings, maintenance, and here we go. Print head nozzle check.
Do I do that under the print in the printer files?
Yeah, you can do that. You can do that here. Or I'm not still sharing my screen. Hold on.
You're not?
Let me see here. Here we go. I wasn't still sharing. Here we go. So right here in the settings here, we have our maintenance tab. And you can do your print head nozzle check right there. See, it has the print head cleaning next, and then it has the power cleaning.
Where are you at?
You can't see my screen?
No. I see you.
Oh, you got to stop sharing your screen.
Okay.
Now, here we go. Now you can see my screen where it's ET Series 15,000.
So that's under printer properties. And how did you get there?
And
printers and scanners.
No, it's inside the print in Coreldraw.
Oh,
So,
we're still at Coreldraw.
yeah. Let me see here. Hold on, because I don't think you're seeing my whole screen. Let me see here. We're going to use Coreldraw and then share just that. You see the surge on my screen?
Yep.
All right, now we're going to go File and Print.
Okay.
Did the print box pop up?
Yep.
Okay. Then we're going to the settings wheel here.
Okay.
And then to maintenance.
Aha. Okay.
Now you can run your print head nozzle check from here. I'm going to run one too.
All right. So what's it supposed to do?
It's supposed to
Not very
print.
dark.
Huh?
It's not very dark, but I guess it's not supposed to be because.
You just want to make sure that there's no gaps in it.
Well, there is gaps in it.
Yeah.
Dude, look.
Okay, I'm grabbing mine. Let me stop my sharing. Oh, I'll stop sharing. I can't see you.
Can't see my screen?
No,
Why?
I can't see you or your screen.
Why not? So obviously I need a cleaning because it's got little marks in it.
See, here's what mine looks like.
Yeah, mine needs cleaning because it's got dots. It's not.
Yeah.
It looks like it says cleaning need.
Yeah.
So do I push the clean button?
Yep. The nozzle cleaning button that comes up right there.
Yep.
It says clean. Yep.
So what does that do?
It's going to clean the print head nozzles in your printer.
So I don't have to do nothing. I don't have to manually clean it.
No. Just hit clean, and once you hit clean, I'm gonna do mine too, because to clean the print head nozzles, because cleaning consumes ink, only clean the print head when faint areas or gaps appear in your printout. Use the print head nozzle check utility first to confirm that the print head needs to be cleaned. Okay. I'm gonna just start. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I had 8 gaps in my black. But if
Yeah,
you
I had a lot of gaps.
yeah. Are you
So
cleaning
that's
in there?
why I didn't get gray.
Yes, 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 yes. Also, you want to make sure that your ink is filled up.
Yeah, yeah, I got a thing of black and almost full of all the other colors.
No, no, no. Well, fill it up. If you got a half a thing of black, that could just be black ink that's making you think you got a half a tank of black, and it might be less than a fourth in there.
Okay, well, I'll buy it. Can you buy, because I use the Hippo, and can I buy just black, or do I have to buy all the, what kind of ink do you use?
I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you. I'm here to help. I really am.
Of course you are.
Check this out. Check this out. You're gonna be like, oh my God.
Oh my God. I
Look,
mean,
no, for real, no, look at this. I buy the same ink over and over.
but everybody keeps saying, oh, you should only use Hippo ink.
I only use what kind of ink?
Hippo.
Okay, I hear you. Let me show you. This
But
is the
obviously, you don't use Hippo ink.
no, not at all. I use my eBay purchase history. All right, there goes
All
that
right,
printer.
cleaning cycle is finished.
Okay, check the paper.
Nothing came out.
I'm about to check mine.
Nothing came out.
Nothing came out of mine either. You gotta hit the printer. It might be saying that it need a firmware update or something.
Oh, wait, finish.
Hey,
So you have to,
can you see my screen?
uh-huh.
I order from eBay. I'll send you the link. All 4, and these are 250 milliliter bottles. All 4 bottles for $40.72.
How much?
$40.72.
Oh, okay.
And that's one purchase per year. If that, it might be every year and a half. My 4 bottles that I bought almost a year ago, I'm still using them.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. All right, let's see. I still have the same marks that I had.
You still got the same marks. Okay, don't worry. Run the cleaning again because you can. You run it 3, 4 times and it still looks the same, then that's when you choose the next option, which is the power cleaning.
I need the power clean. Okay. All right, while it's doing this though, like I said, my one question is, how do I get, so I guess to print and cut, I guess this doesn't have a print and cut where I could send this over.
So, because you're using what you got, Cricut?
Yep.
Okay, so let's see here. So, to cut this, you would, to cut this, you would highlight the whole thing. You would come over to export. We're going to name this vinyl cut.
Okay.
Now, mind you, we don't need this part or this part unless you plan on using glitter. Remember we talked about it, or you plan on using strip flock. If you're trying to get color underneath the rhinestones,
Right.
if you're not trying to get color underneath the rhinestones, you don't need this part. If you're trying to get color, you would print out gray glitter vinyl or gray strip flock and then charcoal strip flock. So let's just say we want the rhinestones to adhere directly to the shirt. So we need this area right here empty. We're going to highlight this. We're going to export it as Surge Vinyl Cuts.
Okay.
We're going to export it as an SVG file. Remember to keep in mind of the size dimensions. We can always come back here and reference the size dimensions. Let's export it. So all my files to be cut, I put them in a SVG files to be cut folder, and I save it because I am using Sure Cuts a Lot Pro. So if you are using Cricut, let me show you first with Cricut. So basically, you're just exporting the SVG and then opening up the SVG in your Cricut and cutting out the vinyl that you would like. I just had a training earlier today, and I was trying to tell the lady that I use Coreldraw so much, and predominantly 99% of the time that I only go in Cricut at times like this when I'm showing others how to use it. I do not use it myself. That's because I have a different, I do have a Cricut, but I don't use it. I use a commercial vinyl cutter. It's a 32-inch vinyl cutter that comes on a stand and everything. So let's do a new project. New project. I could have swore I clicked on it. Oh, okay, there we go. Blank canvas. Upload, and we'll just upload that design that we just saved. So I know I have it in my SVG files to be cut folder here. I know I put it in there. Let's sort. Oh, there it is. Surge Final Cut. Open it up. There it is. All 4 parts. Or 1, 2, 3 parts. Let's go. Continue. They want you to name it. It's already named. Upload. It's going to upload here. Now we want to make sure the size is correct so that the stones fit. 9.777 for the width. Let's go back to Corel and check. It's 9.776. So let's change it over here to 9.776. We want to remember to unlock it here. Unlock the proportions. 9.776. The next one is, let's go back and check. 7.848. 7.848. So that's perfect there. And then we'll hit make it.
Okay.
My machine is not set up because I don't have it set up. But once you make it, it breaks it into the 1, 2, 3 colors. What were you about to say?
No, I was just looking. No, it's okay. Yep.
So we'll break it into the 3 colors. Once it breaks it into the 3 colors, you will be able to select which color that you want to cut first. So if you want to cut the black, you'll grab your black vinyl, load it into your cutter, and cut the black. Then the yellow, and then the soft yellow. In my software that I use, we already have it saved. I'm about to open up Sure Cuts a Lot. when I open up shortcut, okay, nope. I import the design. There it is. Open. Oh, and that's multiple colors. I've never done multiple colors in my software before, but learn something new every day. So it definitely brought in the multiple colors for me to cut. Let me see what happens when I hit cut. Cut by color.
There you go.
Boom. There go the first yellow, the second yellow, and the third, and the black.
It's the same as Cricut. It would cut it 3 different mats, like the same.
Yep. Because I'm one of those advocates that I'm like, if I get a PlayStation 3, I want to learn everything there is possible to know about the PlayStation 3 before I get a PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
So I'm like that with Coreldraw. I use Coreldraw every day to create a plethora of things. Sure cuts a lot 3. I only use it to cut vinyl cut. But as you can see, this software is similar to all the other softwares to where you can design in here. It has shapes, it has colors, it has everything pretty much CorelDRAW does to a certain extent. But it's everything else to me is cheesy compared to CorelDRAW. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's cheesy. It's like, why do they got it set up like this? Why they only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tools on the side? Like, you know what I mean? Like, where's the rest of the tools? Like, this is how I feel when I'm inside Design Space as well. I'm like, okay, it shows pictures up here, shows all type of stuff. But I have my one software that I use that gets me through all of my designs. I got this shortcuts a lot as cutting software to send the design to the cutter. Yes, I can design in here. We can even do rhinestones in here, but I know how to do rhinestones so much better in Corel in the Rhinestone Wizard that I don't even tinker around. Look at all this stuff that's in here. I have never tinkered with it. All I do is what I just showed you. I open up my design, I come to my cutting menu, and then I make sure all of this is right, and I hit cut, and that's it. In the future, when the orders slow down, I got a free day here or a free day there, I want to go in and learn this software because our conversation at the beginning of the training, what if? You know what I mean? What if, what if, what if? I would rather go and learn how to use free software before I pay $29.99 or whatever. You know, they might decide, oh, it needs to be $39.99. You know, we're not.
That's what I'm worried about. You're starting with $29.99, and that's what my husband said. Well, how long is that going to last? You know, is it after a year? Is it going to be up? You know, do you have to pay more? And, you know, is there a guarantee that that's, you know, there's no guarantee that that's going to be after a year. It's going to be increased.
If you ask me, the best thing they could have did was make sure that they have great templates. Make sure that they have great live templates. Make sure that they have a robust site that help people with their designs. Deciding to charge for the actual software. It's like, I get it though. I get it though. CorelDRAW does the same thing. Adobe, Photoshop, Illustrator, even if you're in the music production, you got Logic Pro. There's so many companies that are like, if we make it subscription based and they pay monthly, then we get paid forever. as long as they're using the software. So I get it. It's
Yeah,
no different. It's
but
no.
they have a lot more training out there than here. You buy the software and you're on your own as far as learning it. They have some stuff, but it's not, you have to subscribe then to their Facebook stuff to really learn it.
Yeah, but that's with every software because you got Photoshop that's been out for decades, right? And you got Photoshop, Adobe Photoshop, where you can go on Adobe site, you can take their training. It's it's a wow. Like I think a lot of these softwares, their training is like
Or
wow.
you can't understand the teacher because he's from another country.
Yes. But what's happened over the years, you have lots of organizations, Facebook group, YouTube pages where somebody like myself takes it upon themselves to say, okay, I have this skill set. I want to help and teach others.
Right.
That's where when it comes to computer software and learning, because we can go to what's it called? Great Lakes. Y'all got a Great Lakes near y'all?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I live close to Washington, D.C.
I don't think it's called Great Lakes. It's like an online training school that teaches you anything that you want to learn. And you go on there and you pay for classes or whatever. I thought it was called it's called Great something. And
Uh,
I'm sure it's nationwide, but like if you want to learn Windows or you want to learn IT or you want to learn Excel spreadsheets, or if you want to learn Photoshop, there's a online school where you pay per class to go in there and actually learn said software.
hmm,
That's 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 universal, You got
yeah.
people with Patreons, you got people with Discords, you got people with YouTube channels, and they're all offering the same type of help and service to each his own. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Well,
I,
we'll see.
I wouldn't even exist if the Most High didn't tell me to help others. I wouldn't be here. I'll be
Well,
working.
we appreciate you.
I'll be working a nine. You see my journey. I was like, okay, let me go back and I went back working 9 to 5, and 8 months later, I was like, okay, God, that ain't what God want me to do because I'm gonna end up killing somebody at that job. You know what I mean? Whether it's a customer or whether it's an employee or whether it's my manager, it was like, that the stress of dealing with the public.
Well,
I
you
deal
deal with the public now.
I do, but I deal with the public on a magnitude to where everybody that's coming into my store, they genuinely want
One,
help.
yeah.
Yeah, want help or assistance. They're not coming into my store because their cell phone is broken and they want a new one and they want me to pay
They
for
want
it.
to blame you because they broke it.
You know what I'm saying? I worked at Spectrum and people came in there and they was like, "Oh my God, my screen went black and I don't know why." And I'm sitting up here thinking like,
Because you broke it.
yeah, screens just don't. I mean, they'll come in there and they'll. I mean, it's the same thing driving on the road. Like, you know what I mean? People jumping out the car acting like they don't know that they caused the accident. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
truthfully. Well, I really appreciate all your help. You helped me immensely.
did,
So
did, did you get all my analogies tonight though? Because that was a good
I
one.
think so. I'm gonna definitely go through the video because you are gonna send it. Are you gonna send me my
The
file?
the design file. Yes.
Yes. And I'm gonna replay the video tomorrow and try to redo everything that we went through.
Did you hear what I said though?
What?
People will jump out their car and act like they don't know that they just caused the accident.
Oh yes, I've had to
They
deal with people like that.
they will put all the blame on you, and you better hope that the traffic lights and stuff was working and that there was cameras, because it's gonna be he say she say.
Oh, I had someone sue my mom after she died for $1 million because she tapped her on the button in McDonald's, and she was one of these women that went around, and we found out it's like the fifth person she sued because they're just trying to get money.
Yep, they are out there in 2025, 2026, 2027. It's only gonna get worse.
I'm too old for this. That's why I stay in my little room and craft.
Listen. There's so many times where I'm with my girlfriend, and 20 minutes later, it dawns on me. I'm like, oh my God, baby, we should have recorded that. Like, I mean, the younger generation, they're more so quick to be like, oh my God, what's going on? Let me get this
Oh,
footage.
I know. Yep.
Us, on the other hand, we're more so worried about our safety, our well-being, and I'm not about to record this stuff. I'm trying to get out the way it
No,
come from.
I'm ready to get out of here. I'm ready to get out of here. I don't want to record it. Go home. Yeah.
That's
Well,
what
I will
most.
have to say though, I forgot my cell phone the other day, and I was kind of lost without it. I left it at home, and that was the first time I was like, "Wow, I needed some electronics."
No, we do need our cell phones to get us through, but we don't need our cell phones to invade other people's privacy or whatever they
Oh,
got going on. We should be minding our business trying to get
there's
home.
too many Karens in this world. I don't need a lot of Karens. No, people can do their own stuff. I don't care what other people are doing. I have enough to worry about with myself.
All right, let me see here. Hold on, give me just a second. Let me do this before we get offline here. We're gonna name it Control S, Mary James. Oh, just name it too. I'm gonna put this back in there. I'm going to even put this back in there. Control C, Control V, nudge it in. There it is. I'm going to save it. I'm gonna save it two ways. I'm gonna export it as a SVG. So Surge SVG full. Boom. That's my SVG file. So I'm gonna put it in my SVG files to be cut. But I'm gonna also Gmail. Here it is. Mary James. Here it is. Reply. Attachment. Templates to be cut. I'm gonna send you the actual file. Open. As well as the SVG file. So you should definitely be able to open, if you have 24, same as I do, you should be able to open up this Coreldraw file. If you have any version before that, you should still be able to open it up, but it's going to convert it to my 24. If that doesn't, wait a minute, why I do both of them? Oh, boom. SVG files to be cut. Surge, there it is, SVG full, open. And
Don't I have 25, I think, isn't it, Curl Joel? Is it 25?
to figure out, you will go here.
Yeah, I know. I'm doing my maintenance check. My maintenance thing is still going, so it won't let me go. I
File and edit. Wait a minute. Is it a window? I thought it was over here. It's an about. Where's that? Let's see here. View. I gotta go through all of these. Window. Oh, here we go. Help. About Coreldraw here. So I have Coreldraw 2024. So you would go to your help about Coreldraw, then it'll tell you what version you have right there.
Okay. It won't let me do anything right now because it's doing a power. I did a power clean.
Okay. Now with the power clean, it has some instructions. Let me see here. Print here. Maintenance. If I hit power cleaning, boom. Print head cleaning may not improve the print quality in the following situations. Consider performing power cleaning if you printed or performed head cleaning when the ink level was too low to be seen in the ink tank window. You performed the nozzle check and head cleaning several times and did waited for at least 6 hours without printing, but print quality still did not improve. So you did you did several print head nozzle checks.
Yeah, I did 3. Nope.
When we hit next here, review and select the following items. So an interval of 12 hours is required between each power cleaning. So after you power clean it tonight, and you try to print something, and it still doesn't come out right, you gotta wait 12 hours before you can power clean again. You can though try to nozzle clean. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like maintenance box replacement may be required. I just recently replaced my maintenance box because I bought a used and I wanted to make sure that the maintenance box was full and available. But you said that printer was new, so you shouldn't have to need no maintenance box.
This is brand new, and I think I've only printed like 4 things out of it.
Yeah, no. 4 things in what, 2 months?
About a month.
About a month. Yeah. I don't know if it's still new, that new, these white ones, these white Echo tanks are not built like the old workforce printers were. The black ones,
yeah.
I mean, if it may still be under warranty, I've known a few
They say once you fill it with
sublimation ink.
Yeah, that avoids all the warranty. So
I mean, you can get the regular ink back in there.
well, we'll see. Like I said, I mean, the rest of the colors we're doing good. We'll just wait and see what happens with the grays again.
This should fix it. If not, what I've done in the past was I took the printer, I turned it upside down, placed it in the sink, let all the ink drain out of it. I took a water bottle, I squirted water inside each of the tanks, let that drain out, and I put that ink jet right back in there. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've been on a printer journey in my past 5 years where I've got printers from everywhere. I drove out an hour and a half away and grabbed a whole storage bin of printers.
Oh, I would do that. That's what I'm gonna do. My next venture I'm gonna buy is I want to get a new a new cutter. But I can't. I've been asking my husband for too much lately. New software, new this, and new that. So I'm like, I want to wait. But I am going to get a new cutter. I want to get away from the Cricut. It's just too slow. It's slow, and but I don't know which one to get, so I'm gonna do research.
When you do reach back out to me, I got some good options on that's budget friendly.
That's budget friendly.
I've been using US cutter. My past 4 or 5 cutters all have been US cutters. And I mean, they're a great company if you ask me. They sell cutters that's roughly about $300, maybe $400. Same price as a Cricut maker or something like that. You know what I mean? But they have a stand. They got the rollers to where you can put a whole roll of vinyl on there. I just like this format versus taking the vinyl off of the roll, putting it on the mat, having to scrape the mat, having to get multiple mats, and if one mat isn't sticky enough. Yeah.
That's a pain.
It's levels to this stuff. You got people out there that are okay with 4 cylinders, and they live in a hilly city. And they putting up the hills. You know what I mean? Then you got other people that's in.
I do have a question. My thing is flock. Where do you get your flock?
I got a link for you. I buy all of my products from Heat Transfer Warehouse.
Okay, because I know that I've been trying to go, and that's one of the things that you can't go cheap on, because I tried to buy Amazon flock. Oh my God, that stuff's too sticky.
Are you talking about Rhinestone flock?
Yes.
Baby.
That stuff, if you buy the stuff off Amazon, it's too thin and it's too sticky and it's a nightmare. And I cuss my brains out trying to use that stuff. I will have to say that's the one thing TRW is great with is their flock, but it's expensive.
It's expensive, yes. But I found they flock to be too sticky too. That blue magic flock.
You think it is? It's a lot less stickier than the stuff you get on Amazon.
I only use Rocket Rhinestone flock, that pink stuff.
See, I've never got the pink stuff yet.
The pink stuff is my holy grail. I've had the black. Look, I got a whole new roll. I'm ready to cut. I'm an affiliate for Heat Transfer Warehouse, by the way. And I'm ready to cuss them out because I bought this stuff right here. It's right here. I still got so much of it because I'm never going to use it because I tried it and it just don't work right. It's called Template Ivy Flock. Ivory Rhinestone Template Flock. It's this stuff right here.
Oh, goodness. And it's not good?
No. Look how much of it I got left. And I've already ordered the pink rhinestone flock, and I got that in my cutter right now. I just got this sitting on the floor, like it just wasting space because I'm like, worst rhinestone flock I've ever bought. I bought the black.
That's the Amazon stuff. It's like it's almost see-through.
Yeah, I Rocket Rhinestone flock. I would never buy anything else. If I gotta bite the bullet and buy 20 yards and spend $300 investment, I would do that before I buy.
Oh yeah.
Before I spend $50 with anybody else.
Yep. That's the one thing that you have to spend a little extra money on because bad flock is a pain in the ass.
Look, you can see the boards. You can see the boards I got behind me. Like they mostly pink. I don't want to buy nothing else other than pink.
Okay, I'll have to try it then.
I'm gonna send you a link to where I get it from. Yeah, I don't want anybody. I don't want everybody to be buying it because then it's gonna be sold out and it's gonna be on back order, and I'm not gonna be.
I don't need as much as you. I'm not. I will only buy a little bit because I'm not high quality as you are. So I'll only buy a little bit.
But because I want to help everybody, I will let them know where it's at. and then I would just go research and find out where else it's at. But from here on out, after trying so many different brands of flock, I need rhinestone. I need Rocket Rhinestone flock.
Yeah, okay. All
That's
right,
all.
I do have one suggestion though for design because we didn't get there. Besides silver, what other color are we gonna put on this serge?
Let's see here. Let's see.
If I do
What
my
are the
favorite,
colors? What are the colors?
well, their colors are yellow, black, and gray. But
That's
if I do rhinestones, if I do the silver, there's no other gray that.
uh-huh. Look, check it out.
What?
This is where the mock-ups comes in handy at.
Do they have a it's going on a tank top.
I mean, they do have one. Women's tank top front.
Yep. Like I was gonna use was the silver it's that hema whatever.
Yeah, that's good.
But then what do you use for the second color?
We got to see. Let's see here. So this is black.
Yep.
I would go
Yellow. Those
yeah,
are you can
over here. Group those together. These are yellow.
Mm-hmm.
Group those together. And then these are black diamond.
Okay. You think those will show up, the black diamond?
Yes. Black
Okay.
diamonds are, and I know that's yellow, but imagine if it was,
No.
right here, oh.
It's got to be yellow.
Yellow.
Make it no, you're not rhinestoning those.
Yeah, I know. That's just,
make it glitter.
What color though? Gray?
Yellow glitter. Down at the bottom. Go down at the bottom. Nope. It's got to be yellow. Nope. All the way down.
Yes. That one?
There you go.
Yes.
Is that silver in there though?
And where?
In the top, right? The top one. The top rhinestones. Is that the silver hematite? No, not glitter rhinestone.
Right here.
Yep.
I just chose so visually, because I know what the rhinestones look like to me.
Yeah, they'll be silver, but because I don't think they have a silver. That's another thing they added to the new one is like studs and different things. This one they don't have all those. Remember, that's one thing they showed in the video that they had different rhinestones.
Yeah, but technically, look, they do. They just added it on. They just added it on for people that don't know any better. So right here, we can actually go here and change it to Caesar metal and make it stud like. Hold on. There's other options in here. Yeah, everything that they added is stuff that if you know how to use the wizard already, you can add that stuff in there. So they're just adding in stuff that if you don't know how to add it, it's already added for you. But that's not taking it from 5.0 to 6.0.
You already did all their stuff. You already knew all this. Yeah, so you should have been a designer for them.
I'm not desperate anymore. I found my own lane. But back when I was like, I hit up Matt Vassallo at the Rhinestone World and was like, can I be a trainer for y'all? Like, can
Uh,
I? And they was like, oh, we already have our own set of in-house trainers, a whoop-de whoop-de-whoop. I was like, okay, I
all right.
tried. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Yeah, I tried because I really I really like Matt Vassallo. I was in his first training class when he
oh
started the
yeah,
Wizard. I was in 1.0 or 1.4, and I was
you were
there
at the beginning.
at the beginning. I was there because uh I got a higher power that's in my brain every day, guiding me along the way. And when I
That's
wake up in the morning, he's like, "Okay, did you do what I told you to do?" And I'm like,
that's right. Amen.
so so yeah, I was there. I've been along for the entire journey, and I mean, I appreciate everything that Matt Vassallo has built because I
Oh,
wouldn't
he
even
great empire.
yes, I wouldn't even exist if I wasn't there in that first training class and if I didn't look. This is my niche. Not
Yep.
only my niche, but if you ask my girlfriend, you ask my mom, my dad, my brothers and sisters, yeah, he lives for rhinestones. He got
This is I'm working on. You see
hold
that? Can you see that?
on, wait a minute. I still can't see you.
Why can't you see me?
I'm not screen sharing. Make sure your video is on.
It should be.
Let me go to view. Let's go to gallery or speaker view. There you
There.
go. Okay. Oh yes, I love. Oh, you just getting started. You're gonna be three
I'm
more
just
months.
yeah, I know. I was supposed to be done. I was supposed to be done by January, but that's not gonna.
I mean, you just gotta do 3 hours a day.
No, no, because then my daughters all came to me with all these shirts that I have to get done now. So that's not going to be done. But my nephew will have to wait for his ball.
Are you putting it on a stand?
Oh, I don't know what he's going to do with it.
Uh,
He's a wide receiver for Rutgers. Is he just finished? He's probably going to end up going pro. So I told him he needed a sparkle ball.
I heard you. I heard you.
All right. Well, I will try to get all this done and on shirts. And I thank you for all your help.
All
And I'll
right,
probably be reaching out to you again, I'm sure.
give me about an hour. It typically takes an hour for the video to render, and then I'll be able to send you a link.
Okay.
All
Thank
right.
you so much, Ray. I appreciate all you do for me and the whole rhinestone world.
And thanks a lot once again, Mary, for reaching
All
out to
right.
me. All right now.
All right. Bye.